Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning once again. Yesterday, we have repeated what we discussed in demo class. What is software testing, and also who is vendor and client. Based on this example, if TCS is building a new application for Redbus is the client and TCS is the one who is providing the service to Redbus. So we call them as vendor. And what is project means, what are the different roles will be there in the project to work on implementing this product. So these are the topics we discussed, and we discussed about what we are going to cover in this course. So this is small introduction in the demo class what we had. I see many people join newly today. I request you to go through this demo class once if you want to know more insights about what we are going to cover. And anyhow, these roles I'll be explaining again in the SDLC concept, software development lifecycle concept. So today I'm getting into the first class of software testing, where I'll be introducing some I'll be talking about some basic details of organization and also software testing related. What are the basics we need to know? Okay, so please go through the demo class if you want to know the full content. Okay, and also anyhow, we have shared these notes to Institute. I hope you will be getting access to the drive. Please access and go through the content. Any questions before I get into fresh class? No? No questions? Okay, all right. So first thing, some of you already working in some BPO sector or non-IT company, IT companies only, but maybe non-IT work or different fields, right? So you might be knowing what will be there inside the organization, but most of you are IT aspirants and might not be knowing few things, right? So that's why I'm discussing this concept, departments in an IT organization. Okay, and it is not just to give idea. There is one important department which we need to take care according to their guidelines. So that's why I'm discussing. Okay, anyone, what are the departments you know in IT organization? Tell me. Don't tell Java department, .NET department, database department. No, they're all comes under project teams. Okay, who will be working under project? Just now I mentioned, right, in this document, who are all working. These all roles, business analyst. It can be UI UX designers or developers. Developers means any language, irrespective of the language. Architects, testers, database administrators, build and deployment team. These all roles will be in the project. Okay, I just mentioned them as project teams. Okay, other than this, what departments you know? Any of you, please go on. Muhammad Safdar, you joined twice. Why so? Okay, go on if you have answers. Anyone? You don't know any department? At least one department you should tell. You will be knowing that one at least. What is the department? HR department. Why? Why you should know? Because those people are the one who will be contacting you. Correct? So as much as we know, they will be doing recruitment. Correct? But on top of this recruitment, onboarding, who got selected, onboarding will be done, and also like in this recruitment itself, separate teams will be there, like scheduling and candidate filtering and also onboarding, or so many that I'm not getting into. But what else we need to know other than recruitment? So there are some separate teams too. Like for every project, there will be a HRBP. What is this HRBP? Human resource. This guy will be working with our project. That means he doesn't work. This role will not work inside the project. Okay, they will be closely associated with some projects. Why? Because why? Tell me, anyone knows? If at all you have any concerns in the project, which you cannot share with your project manager, or your issues are with project manager only, or you are having some issues with the HR processes, or you have some issues with the organization rules, that you can talk to your HRBP business partner. Okay. HR business partner. So there will be one HR for every project they will introduce. Okay, this is the point of contact for you to talk about your concerns related to the organization or to the project. If at all, which you cannot share with your project manager, you can talk to HRBP. Okay, that's one another thing. Another team will be there. And again, there will be L&D team. And there will be some people who will be working in the L&D team, and also some people will be working on processing your like timesheets, pay slips. Okay, this and all timesheets, pay slip generation, this and all will be also taken care. What is timesheet? Any of you know? In the organization, when you were working, I'm talking about a global an organization which is settled. Okay, it's not like startup companies will be having these things, all these things. No. Okay, so timesheet is something. Naresh, you want to tell?
Attendance sheet.
Yeah, it is not like regular attendance. Means you came to office at what time and at what time you are leaving. That will be taken care by punch in, punch out details. Okay, login, log out details, punch in and punch out.
Nowadays we are working in work from home, right?
Yeah, if it is not, then you will be doing it in Excel sheet. Sorry, in the
Not
portal. In the
yeah,
portal,
portal.
that time sheets you will be submitting. But punch in, punch out details, if you're going to office, at what time you logged in, at what time you log out, that will be captured. Even though it is captured, you need to fill the timesheets. Okay, timesheet is not just for attendance sake. Timesheet is for from the morning to every in that week. Normally people will submit it and on Friday for that whole week. Otherwise, some organizations will expect every day to fill what you have done for that day. In the meetings, how many hours you spent. In the, if you are a tester, in test designing, how much time you spent. Test execution, how much time you spent. Or it will be one column only in the testing activities, how much time you spent. Other trainings are something you attended, means what are the time you spent. Meetings, how much time. Like that, you need to submit timesheet for the whole week for sure. If you don't submit timesheet, though you come to office, punch in, punch out details are there, but you did not submit timesheet, then you will be it will be considered as leave. They will remind you, HR team will remind you again and again. If you still don't submit, it will be considered as you're on leave. If you have enough leaves in your leave bucket, it will be deducted from that. Otherwise, it will be considered as loss of pay, LOP. What is meant by LOP? Loss of pay. It will be deducted from your salary. Okay, and pay slips. What is pay slips? For that month, how many days you worked and what is your per day salary, and according to your CTC, they generate the pay slips and send it to the finance team to process the salaries. Okay, so I just now mentioned there is another team, right? What is that? Finance team. accounting and finance or finance team. What is these people job? Don't think only to process the salaries they are here. No, they are, we also call sometimes with these people in the HR side also, we call them as payroll team, who will be HR people and also finance people together will be there in that team, payroll team. Payroll means payment related, salary processing, payslip generation, all these things will be taken care by that payroll team. Okay. If at all you are working in shift, you did not get shift allowance, whom you will be reaching, that payroll team you will be reaching. Accounting and finance team will be handling your salary processing and also maintaining the company accounts, and also your if at all you are doing some reimbursement for bills, some companies will give some benefits to their employees. All such financial related, money related matters, accounts will be maintained by this finance team. Okay. And there is another important team, that is admin team. What is admin team job is, from the entrance of your company, from the gate, who will be there at the gate? Security guys. Even security guys will be controlled by admin team, or facilities point of view, how your building is looking, how clean it is, facilities point of view, your AC is working or not, your chair is proper or not, your desk is clean or not, your washrooms are clean or not, your all cafeteria related food, coffee, tea, everything is properly arranged and it's clean or not, will be maintained by admin team. And sometimes this punch in punch out tracking will be given to admin team. They will report, they will give to HR people. HR people will capture those things. So it is depending on organization to organizations, it will be varying. Okay, admin team, and who will be providing your ID cards, and also if you are relocating, who will be processing, who will be shifting your things, everything will be done by admin team. Okay. Next, who? What are the other departments you know? Any of you?
We're an ITS team, I think.
Okay. We call IT team. Okay. IT team means many organizations. We are all IT guys only, right? When you say we are working in a project, we are the real IT guys, right? I am a tester, but I am an IT guy. But in every IT organization, there will be normally common name is this only. IT team, we call them. Some people will call them as service desk. What is their job? Providing new laptop for you, new joiners, and creating an account for you with your user ID, and also installing the softwares, uninstalling the softwares, or if your laptop is not working, repairs, and monitoring the company network, security, everything will be done by. In this team, we will be having support team as well, and also network team also will be there, who will be monitoring the all the connections of the organization, how secure they are, firewalls, everything will be monitored by this group of people. Okay, and especially this team will be monitoring your activities as well. If you do any unauthorized actions in your laptop, they will get to know. If you are not, so most of the companies will not enable the rights to employees to install the softwares in their laptops. If at all on top of it you have installed, if they get to know, they may take action. Most of the companies will give access to Gmail. If at all you access your Gmail and you sent any company related information via Gmail, then you will be removed from the organization on spot. These people will come to your manager and bring you a HR. On spot, they will take your laptop and send you out. So that is also network team will be there. So we need to be careful when you are working with organization data and you are accessing your And also, you are not supposed to provide company email in the social networking websites, because you will get spam mails and you will be the reason for attackers. Okay. Okay, this is one of the team. And for us, very important team is auditing, or we call them as QMS. What is QMS? Quality Management System. How many of you know what is the so first question? Do you know any one of you what these people will do? Don't tell they will be auditing the company accounts and all. No, not that auditing. That will be taken care by accounting people. Their auditors, the CAs and all will be there in this one. I'm not talking about that. What auditing or QMS team will be do? It's not only for IT. Non-IT companies also will be having this auditing team and QMS team. Any idea? No? Okay. So now, how many of you know to know about this team's work? We will come back to it. I'm moving on to the next topic. Standards, quality standards of an organization. In any organization, it can be IT or non-IT organization, they will go for some certifications, recognitions from other boards. How many of you seen some very common recognition for many organizations? It can be IT or non-IT, or it can be just a training institute, or it can be simple service center, or whatever it is. You will be seeing one recognition. What is that? Can you tell? Have you seen this one? What is this? ISO means International Organization for Standardization. Okay, so this is not for, it provides recognition for both IT and non-IT organizations. What kind of recognition? Why we need to get recognized? If you are running any legal business, and if you are if you want to brand yourself in the market, and also with the customers, you want to give some proofs to the customers, to your clients. Okay, we are this much standard company. We are not simply doing something without any recognition. We are recognized by ISO with these categories. That means this organization will not give any recognition simply just by paying money, you will get certificate. No, you need to maintain certain qualities, certain standards in your organization. Either it can be IT or non-IT organization. If you maintain such standards, some delegates from ISO will inspect your organization and see what and all parameters they refer for specific certification. If you meet and pass all those parameters, then they will give that certification. Otherwise, they reject it. Okay. Yeah, we all know we are Indians. We can manage anything. I'm not talking about that illegal activities. I'm talking about if you go professionally, the legal process, you should be recognized only by your standards. Okay. So if it will be given for any organization, so in the similar way, other recognition, very popular recognition, especially for IT organizations, you might be hearing from in the hoardings or in the any like branding from any IT organizations. They will be branding themselves as like, we are level 5 company, we are level 3 company. Have you seen that? Level 3, level 5, L1, L3, L3, L5. Have you heard any company organization who is giving that? They are only declaring themselves as we are level 5 or level 3 or level 4 or whatever it is. No, it is given by CMMI. And in that also there will be so many categories for what they will give, but we don't want to get into that low level details. It is what CMMI is: capability, maturity model. You will be thinking, why do I need to know what recognitions company is going for, right? I'll come to that question in a while. Okay, why do we need to know? Because you are the most contributor for these recognitions. If you are not contributing, this recognition will not come to company. Okay, that we will see. Capability, maturity model for integration. Okay, so these are the, it provides recognition only for IT organizations. Like how it is level 1. Normally people will not go for level 1, level 2 and all. Level 3, or mostly when you are very well versed and globally distributed and so many clients and so many accounts you are maintaining, then level 5. Okay, so bigger one is level 5, not means more standard one, level 5. Any companies we want to quote under level 5? TCS, CTS, these are all level 5 organizations. How they show? They will show many projects they are maintaining. How many projects across organization you are maintaining certain level of standards. See, very simple, like level 3, level 5. When you fall into level 3 bucket, when you fall into level 5, when we'll call it as I passed my BTech in distinction. I passed my BTech in second class, in first class, like depending on the marks what we secure, right? So in the similar way, there are certain parameters that you need to meet to get level 5. If you don't meet and you are meeting only level 3 standards only, then they will give level 3 and ask give the areas which and all, where and all you are lagging, and they will suggest some improvement plan as well, and they leave the organization by telling that better luck next time. Okay, so next year they will apply again for level 5 if they are in level 3 already. And this is not a certification retains for forever. No, it needs to be renewed every year. Why? Especially this, we are working in IT organization, we'll talk about it. This organization looks for employee satisfaction, employee friendly environment, whether the employee is able to work without any bias, without any pressure, and they are giving some facilities to the employees or not, like healthcare and also some FBP plans or this. And also what are the like you are able to balance the work life and personal life or not. So the employee also, they will interact in the who is working in that IT organization, and in the same way they will talk to clients also, our customers. So these people are delivering quality products to you on time. Any problems with this organization for you, like that they talk to our customers as well. Okay, and again coming to the core concept, what they look at is how we are implementing the defined processes of CMMI. Like we are documenting all the, if you conduct a small example I'll give, then think of and build yourself on top of it, what and all it will be looking. If normally manager conducts meeting with the team weekly or sometimes monthly, that meeting, what you discuss, what are the action items came out of the meeting, who will be responsible for that each action item, by when you will be completing that each action item, and you need to deliver the response to the team. What you discussed in single meeting need to be recorded as part of a document that is called MOM, minutes of meeting. Okay, so meeting details itself you need to capture. That means how many documents, how many processes management need to be followed. As a tester, I need to clearly document my test cases. And if at all reviews are happening or not, reviews should happen according to the process. If you are doing the reviews, where the reviews are tracked, what comments are given by reviewer, how you addressed it, how much time you have taken for that addressing that review comments. Okay, how you are executing, how much time you have spent on execution and seeing the reports, how many defects are being produced in the specific cycle. All those things they will see. Testing point of view, developers, they will see whether the code reviews are happening or not, how many, what is the code coverage, developers point of view, even BA point of view. BAs also, they will ask how you are tracking the requirements, how are you tracking the elicitation process. All those things they will review in the project, whatever is happening, whether it is according to the standards or not, you are maintaining all the documentation, required documentation or not, they will be monitoring. If every aspect is satisfied, then only will be getting respective certification. Otherwise, it will be rejected. Okay, so we are also contributing as a tester for these recognitions. So that's why we need to know that. Okay, and again, Six Sigma, there is another organization which will be, it provides recognition for both IT and organization, IT and non-IT organization. It mainly, it doesn't focus on CMMI, look for your building and your clean, how clean your building, but Six Sigma is mainly focused on quality of the delivered product and how organization also are mitigating the waste. Waste means normally you are, mostly manufacturing companies will go for this certification. Even IT also can get it. Okay, but waste management means how you are wasting the reducing the waste of your effort. You are not, your team is not spending some effort which is being wasted. You are delivering value for your work. Every minute what you are spending time, it is giving value to your customer. That you will be checking. If you want to understand that waste mitigation, I will take manufacturing companies. Now you are manufacturing glasses, steel glasses. When you are manufacturing, how much steel is being wasted? When you need to prepare first sheet, right? In that sheet, when you are manufacturing glasses, how much sheet is being wasted when you are due to cuttings, or that how come you can mitigate that waste? Not like extreme level of waste. Out of that waste also you can generate some more glasses if you plan properly. So that kind of waste mitigation, and also generating good quality products, customer satisfaction is most important thing for this Six Sigma. Then only you will get the certification. It will be giving as like yellow belt, green belt, like this certifications you will be getting. So these, like this, there are many other private organizations as well, like Great Place to Work, Fortune 500. You know, like Great Place to Work is an organization many IT companies are running behind. Why? If employees are satisfied, then only you will get that recognition. Otherwise, you will not get. When employees will be satisfied, if you give all the aspects, whatever they are expecting from your organization, all the benefits, all the like pay wise, facilities wise, insurance, everything, every aspect, and work-life balance, everything they will see. If employee satisfaction is more, then Great Place to Work organization will give the recognition. Otherwise, they don't. So like these different organizations are providing certifications to the IT and non-IT organizations. As an employee, you are also contributing to that certification. That's why we need to know, as a tester, you need to know what we are doing. But Coming to how do I know what need to be followed? What processes need to be followed? For CMMI, what need to be followed? For Six Sigma, what need to be followed? For ISO standard, what I need to follow as a tester or developer or BA? What is the standards? How would I know? I did not study. I did not do any certification from ISO. You know, like how you are learning testing now, you can join course to get ISO certification as an individual person. CMMI certification as an individual person. Six Sigma Yellow Belt, Green Belt certification as an individual person. Then you will be knowing what are the processes you need to follow in the organization. Okay. So in similar way, who will be guiding us? So that this team is filled with the candidates who are done courses and certified by this organization. Those people will be working in this team. And these teams, if at all 10 guys are there in the entire organization, big organization, those 10 guys will be assigned with different projects in the organization. Their job is to closely work with those projects and do the auditing internally, whether all the projects are following the defined standards according to the level 3 or level 5. They're following all the guidelines, processes, documentation, everything. They will be auditing. They will be guiding the projects. We need to follow strictly this one. No, your project is not having a sprint planning meeting every sprint. You are not preparing, so you will not. Your one document is missing, so they will tell to manager, no, you need to maintain this document. We are planning to go for level 5 next year, so we need to maintain all these standards. Like that, they will go on. If they don't listen, they will put manager in front of higher management. Okay, so it is our responsibility to follow all the guidelines what they have defined in the not work point of view, processes point of view. We need to maintain them. Okay, so this team will be, once this team get confidence, okay, our projects are strictly following all the guidelines related to the level 5, then this team will write a mail or send an application to the CMMI or any organization. We are interested to apply for level 5 certification. Please come and visit our organization, audit our organization, and provide level 5 certification if we meet all your criteria. Then we pay some processing fee, whatever it is, and then they will come and visit us, audit us. If we meet all the criteria, they will give. Otherwise, if we are following only, we are meeting only level 3, then they will tell, this year also we are giving level 3 only. Please try next year. These are all areas you are lacking. Like that, this auditing team will be contributing to the organization standards. Okay. Any questions still here? All of you? This is very, like a high level concept, but you should know why you are following certain processes. Your lead will be telling, oh no, we need to track it. No, we need to track the reviews. We need to track the execution. Why your lead is telling? Because your lead got instructions from project manager. Why project manager is instructing? Because they got instructions from auditing team. If we don't follow those processes, we don't get these recognitions for the organization. That's why we are following the processes in the organization. Okay. Good. Very good. Next, you became tester and you want to get recognized as a very good tester, especially as a tester. If you just not like very good tester, if you are working in testing field, certain qualities need to be there. And if you want to get recognized as a very good tester, some more qualities should be there. What are that? Characteristics of a good tester. This is not a textbook concept. Okay, it's not defined by someone like, okay, these are the fixed characteristics you should have. No one can tell that. But different, based on the work experience or based on the expertise what they have gained in the projects, they may different experts may give different examples. okay, if you maintain this quality or this characteristics, definitely it will help you to get recognized as a good tester. Like that, there are different characteristics. What are those things? Anyone? Anyone knows? Forget about to become a good tester. If you join any organization, what are the good qualities you should have to get recognized as a good person, good employee? Anyone? Okay, moving on to the concept now, then we'll leave it. Any organization, if you join, first and foremost important thing is communication skills. Communication skills. What is that? Verbal and also written verbal, written, and listening as well. Listening also is a communication skill. When your team members are talking in a meeting, if you continuously come interrupting them by talking in middle, that means you don't have listening skills. Okay, so listening skills makes us to let others to talk first, listen properly what other person's point of view, then you counter on it or agree it or reject it, whatever it is, you can talk after finishing their statement. Okay, that's very important to have great listening skills. Okay, so that is, we'll come to that, we'll talk in detail. What is this verbal and written communication skills? Why do we need the verbal? Means to talk in the organization, to talk with your colleagues, to talk with the customer, to talk with the it can be not only internal project team, it can be with your management or with your customers as well. Definitely you need to have good verbal communication skills. You, whatever you are talking should be understandable, the accent and how you are, how your tone is, everything you need to take care. You cannot talk like very rude way in the organization, right? So we all know we are professionals. You cannot say like, hey, just do it what I'm telling. Even though he is a manager, he doesn't have any rights to tell his subordinates in the organization, just do it what I'm telling. If he is telling like this, you can tell to HR, they will remove him. Okay, because we also have self-respect, and even that guy also need to know that I need to respect employees. So we all, this communication skills are very important, and written communication skills especially are very, very important, because you are, as a tester, main job is what? Main job is what?
To find bugs.
No, writing the test cases, reviewing the requirement documents, going through the content. You need to know written communication skills as well. How to write the, if you are communicating with your business analyst, if you're communicating with the customer, asking some clarifications in the mail, you need to know written communication skills. If you see, in my opinion, talking is very easy compared to writing. Okay, don't think in that way, like it will be, you can talk very freely, not in that way. I'm telling, framing the statements and talking is very easy, because you will get to know with our accent. Like now, see, it's not a proper question. When are you coming is the question. Proper coming. Are you coming? It's also question. The tone is telling whether it is a question or not. Coming. Coming. If I say, that is also question, right? You are understanding that as a question by my tone, by my way of delivering that word. Coming. If you are telling me, are you coming, then also I will tell, yeah, coming. right? So how I am telling, verbal is very easy, but expressing the statements in written is very difficult. So, and also you as a tester, mostly you will be writing test cases with a lot of English statements, right? You need to know how to articulate the things, and it should be meaningful, because you are not writing the test cases for your sake. It is for project purpose. You should have great communication skills, written communication skills, to make everyone understand what you are targeting out of those test cases. Okay, so for that, very important thing for everyone is communication skills. If you don't have this one, your recognition will be stolen by someone else. Okay, that we need to be careful. Okay, and very important thing for the testers on top of communication skills is analytical skills. What is analytical skill? Anyone? How are you analyzing the requirement? Customer gave the requirement, our business analyst has documented it very nicely, and he gave all the minute information also, which is required for implementing the product. That requirement document or requirement, you are reading and understanding the requirement, what is the customer is expecting. As a tester, why you need to read and understand as a tester? Because you need to test it once developer completes the development. What you want to test, what and all you want to test, why customer gave this requirement, how many ways he may use this feature, how many different ways I need to test it, what are the different possible cases we have in this feature. Everything you can identify and test it as part of your test cases only if you analyze the requirement properly, right? If you are not analyzing and just directly seeing what is written in the requirement, that only you are thinking. See here, users, very simple example, Gmail registration will be, user can create new account if his age is more than 18. What and all you will test in this statement? User can register if the age is more than 18. What you will test? What cases you will test in this statement? Anyone? This is the requirement rule, one of the business rule in the requirement. Which requirement? Creating new Gmail account is the requirement. In that requirement, one of the business rule mentioned by business analyst is user is allowed to register only if the age is greater than 18. What you will test? If your age is, you will put a date of birth which is resulting the age as greater than 18, you are allowed to register. That's what only you will test. Only the success case you will test. No, right? What you will test? You will be testing the negative scenario also out of it. What is that? If what happens if my age is less than 18? It is going to throw error, right? No, age must be at least 18 or more than that. Otherwise, you are not allowed to register. So that negative case also you need to test. This is very simple one. Like that, there will be some implicit requirements which you need to analyze and get to know by reading the requirement. That is, if you analyze the requirement properly, you will get to know such like negative cases, negative scenarios, okay, indirect scenarios, out of box scenarios, that and all will come in your mind only when you analyze the requirement properly. Okay, that's why analytical skills are very, very important. Communication skills, okay, some sort of technical skills as well. Technical skills for what? If I am just a manual tester, if you talk only for the manual testing point of view, automation means definitely you need to have technical skills. That is, you need to know core Java, you need to know Selenium code, and you need to know how to use that IDE, how to do the use the Jenkins to do the continuous integration, and how to use the GitHub to maintain the repository. All these things you need to know. That is technical skills. But when you talk about only manual testing, what technical skills we need? Anyone? As a manual tester, sometimes you may need to interact with the database. At least you need to know what is that? How to do interaction, minimum SQL knowledge, like just to write a simple select statement, some database knowledge. And what else? As a tester, you will be using different tools. Okay, what are those tools? Test management tools will be there. Company to company, the tool will be varying. In my company, we are using Microsoft Azure TFS, Team Foundation Server. In your company, it might be HP ALM. In some other company, it can be Zira. In some other company, it can be RTM. RFT. Like that, different tools are there in the market, test management tools, where you will be maintaining, creating your test cases, where business analysts maintain the requirements, where you will be writing test cases, executing test cases, logging the defects. All these things will be maintained in that tool. That is also a technical skill. If you don't know that tool, sometimes companies may be strictly looking for, okay, you have experience in Jira, but your company, other new company where you are facing interview, they are looking only for TFS guys. Then you will be rejected if you don't have that technical skill. So like that, tool knowledge, test management tool knowledge, and also minimum database knowledge also will be giving some technical skills are required. And on top of it, my suggestion is, you need, if you don't have also fine, but if you have minimum programming knowledge for what? I'm going to develop something? No. As a manual tester, you are not going to write any code, you are not going to touch any code. But while testing, if you know what kind of logic developers might have implemented for this specific condition, okay, let me test against that logic what they have written in the code. They might have written this kind of logic. I will test against it. What happens? That kind of analysis you can do if you know little bit programming skill. If you don't know, no problem. Okay. So that's not a mandatory skill, but if you have, you can. I'm talking about a very good tester, right? So if you know, it will be giving good additional recognition. Because when you talk to developer, normally I'll tell you one thing, you need not to take it negatively. Whenever you join company, I'm almost 11 years of experience in IT field. In my past experiences as an experienced guy and who got recognized with my testing skills, whenever I join new company, I face this problem. Developers will be thinking, seeing tester like tester. Okay, developer will be feeling like I'm God. I'm creating something new. You are just testing it. Like that, he may not respect us that much. Okay, he will be mistreating. It will not happen in every organization. I'm just giving examples, like, they will not be talking that like that friendly with us. How do we need to make them friends? By talking with them, by going with them like that? No, with your work. If you find $10 in his requirement, what he developed, automatically he will become friend for you. That's why, and again, when you are talking to him just functionally, like, I think it is not working, I think this is the case. If you talk to him and if you know minimum programming knowledge, and if you talk, I think you might have implemented this for loop here, but this for loop is whatever condition you mentioned, it's not initiating correctly. If you talk in their terms, no, he will be scared completely, because, oh, okay, this guy knows some technique programming as well, so better speak to him carefully. Like that, our respect we need to gain with our work. Okay, that's why some additional, I'm talking about very good tester. If you have programming skill, that is fine. If you don't have, also fine. You can still do great analysis, even though you don't have programming knowledge. Okay, it's not mandatory, but if you have, it will be giving added advantage. Okay, that is one thing. And after that, what else? Remaining all, I'm not going to get into other things like accountability, team player, seriousness, on-time delivery, respect or our patience. I will talk about these things very separately, though all are related to your attitude thing, right? Your attitude matters. How serious you are about the work. Okay, patience, perseverance, what is perseverance? And other things are, like accountability, seriousness, on-time delivery. Like this, if you write, keep on, it will go, this list will go. Remaining things like how you are respecting female employees, how you are talking to, how are you becoming a team player. So like in a team, you need to helping the other team members when they are in need. All these things comes under your personal attitude things. It's all depending on how you are thinking, how you are behaving, behavioral aspects. Okay, so especially I want to talk about only patience and perseverance. What is this perseverance? Not getting convinced easily. Why you should not get convinced easily? As a tester, in terms of quality, you should not get, okay, no, get convinced. Developer may say like when you are testing his requirement which he developed, then when you say, I think this is not working, he may tend to say like, no, that is not a bug, it is working fine. You need not to listen him. Developer, how they develop based on their understanding. Similar way, you are testing how you understood the requirement. Based on your understanding, that is not working, you will report it a defect. Need not to listen developer like, okay, he's saying it is not a bug, I need to remove it. No, you should not get convinced. Okay, you in that such kind of conflict situations and developer is not agreeing to fix that defect, whom you will go in these roles? Whom you will talk in this project roles? To whom you will talk? Tell me. And I did not write project management. Okay, like your test managers, development managers, project managers will be there. To whom you will talk in these roles if your developer is not agreeing to consider it as a defect and not fixing it? What you will do? You will tell, hey, just fix it, I'm telling no, like that will you tell? No, you cannot say. How can you get it fixed if it is bugged for sure and developer is not agreeing? Anyone in these roles with whom you will talk? You know that requirement is given by customer, but are we as a tester directly contacting customer? No, right? Who gave requirements to us in the project? In the project, who is giving the requirement? In these roles, who is giving the requirement to us?
Business analyst.
Business analyst.
Business analyst. So
Business
he is the owner for the requirements now. Okay, he is the owner for the requirement. In our vendor point of view, in our project point of view, he is the owner for the requirements. So we'll talk to this guy. Okay, you will tell to him, okay, this is based on my analysis, I understood the requirement in this way. When I'm testing this requirement, what is developed by developer X, this is not working. According to me, this is a bug, but developer says it is not a bug. Could you please confirm which is correct? Then he will see, okay, yes, according to me also it is a defect, please fix it. If he says, developer cannot say anything, he has to fix it. Okay, because it is mentioned, that developer may cross question, can you tell where it is mentioned in the requirement? He can ask it. Okay, you want to see? Okay, see. This is the line in the requirement which is talking about this. Okay, fine. I'll fix it. Then he has to agree. If at all there is no line mentioning about and there is no implicit expectation also in that, then the business analyst will agree for that. And okay, I think I forgot to mention this point in the requirement. So okay, fine, leave it. Don't raise defect, remove the defect. I'll create a separate requirement again to address this one. That may also happen. Or another thing, positive side from development. Yes, whatever developer is telling correct, this is not a defect. Please remove it. Then as a tester, what you will do? Could you please put your comment on the bug saying that this is not a valid defect? Then I will consider it as a proof and confirmation from you, and I will move the defect status to removed. Like that. So, and again, coming to this perseverance, without having proof, you should not do anything. When you get convinced, not just by listening oral words from someone, we need proof. Then only, and even when you feel something is working fine, you cannot simply pass your test cases. You need to take the screenshots of that working screen. You just put that in your test execution details. Later on, if someone questions us, like later on it is not working, if you raise a defect, developer may tend to say it is not working from beginning. I think you did not test from the beginning. Now you tested and you are raising defect. This kind of problems also may come to us. Then we should have proofs. See, in 2022 November, I have executed this functionality, these test cases. See the screenshots. It was working fine. Now something is broken. I don't know what broken this functionality. You analyze it, you fix it. For me, we tested it. It was working fine earlier. Now it is not working. So you need to maintain proofs as a tester for everything. Your manager come and tell you, hey, don't raise any bugs. Anyhow, bug counts are very increasing a lot. Don't raise bugs. You have every right to question your manager. Oh, no, do you think it's right? Are we not going against the process? You can question your lead. You can question your manager also. If he says, yeah, I know, but we don't see, I don't agree and I am not happy with that. But still, if you want that way, I will do it. You need to put your opinion also, not in a rude way, in a polite way. You can tell to your manager and leads also. So you should not get convinced easily. You should not work without having proofs. And why patience? This kind of argument situations you need to answer patiently. And also the functionality which you have tested in the day one when it is developed, the same functionality you may need to test again and again when you are developing new features. Old features also you need to test again and again with the same interest, with same patience. You need to test them again and again. If you don't have patience, you may miss something to test. So that's why these two I'm explicitly talking. Remaining all your seriousness, accountability, team player automatically comes because your manager will be following up. Okay, understood? So, is it an interview question? Yes. How? In someone will ask like characteristics of a good tester. Could you please tell me like that? No one will ask. Okay. Then what is the question? Definitely you will get this question in your interview. How it will be asked? Anyone? Any guesses? Islam. Any guesses from anyone? No? Okay. I think some of you might have attended some interviews in different areas. There also you might have received this kind of questions. So now we are talking about software testing. software testing point of view, your characteristics related question, how it will come. Okay, how can you define yourself? At least if not in technical round, in manager round, definitely it will be asked. How can you define yourself as a very good tester? Okay, if I hire you as a tester, what value you are going to bring to our project or to our organization? Correct. So this is what, how are you going to benefit our organization if I hire you as a tester? Right? These kind of questions may come definitely. So then you need to apply these skills on you and tell the answer. How? With my great analytical skills, I analyze the requirement thoroughly and come up with and test it in different possible ways, which will be enhancing the quality of the product, which in turn gives the customer satisfaction. And also with my great communication skills, I'll be communicating with the customers properly and maintain good relationship to, and always, even to always bring the, keep the consistent relationship with the customers and also bring the value to the organization. So this based on how we are talking to the customer, he will get confidence. Okay, we have very good resources in this project. Like that, they will also get confidence, customer confidence. Try to bring the confidence from the customer. Like that, you can apply these skills and give the answer. Okay, to attract the manager in the interview. Okay, so this is the question you will face in interview, and you need to apply this skills and give the answer. Understood? All of you? Any questions? No? Any questions in today's class? That's it for today. Tomorrow we are going to discuss very important concept for testing, for every tester. When you are working in software testing, you need to follow that rules in each and every day, every aspect of our testing activities. That is principles of testing. Principles of testing tomorrow we will be discussing, and if time permits, we will also start discussing types of applications. I was telling software testing means what? Checking the developed product is working as per the expectations mentioned in the requirements given by the customer knowledge. What kind of software applications we have, that we need to know, right? Some applications you use from mobile, some applications you will install in the computer and use it, some applications you will use it from the Google Chrome or Internet Explorer or Edge, different browsers. So what are those applications are? We need to get some idea about them. Then we will, if time permits, we'll discuss tomorrow, otherwise in the next class. So mostly first concept will be for the tomorrow is principles of testing. Why I'm telling now what we are going to discuss tomorrow? If you have time, search in Google, explore it, try to get some knowledge. When I am explaining, it will be more easy to understand and it will sit in your mind easily. Okay, that's the request if you have time. Okay, any questions before I close for the day? And many new people have joined today. If you have any career oriented questions or generic questions, you can shoot out now. I'll be happy to answer.
I have one question. So I don't know the class schedule. So is the class will schedule for every day or a specific day?
Yes, every day it will be from Indian Standard Time, 8 to 9, 1 hour class, Soeb. Are you attending
Okay.
from which country?
From Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay. Yeah, it will be Indian Standard Time 8 to 9 a.m. I hope it
Okay,
is
sounds good.
comfortable for you.
Yes. Okay, sounds good.
Thank you. Others? Any questions from anyone else? No? Okay. Thank you very much for joining. I will share these notes to Institute. Institute will share the recording plus notes in the Google Drive. Please go through if you want to recap once again. But I request you to go through the notes then and there for every day class. Don't pile up all the things for future reading purpose. You will never do that. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice rest of the day. Speak to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.